Hello, welcome to the Manitoba Band Association saxophone tutorial. My name's Niall, and today I'll be helping you get your saxophone together. So you'll notice that the saxophone comes in three main parts. We have the body, we have the neck, and finally we have the mouthpiece. So the first step is to get our mouthpiece together. So you'll notice that there are three separate parts of the mouthpiece: the piece itself, the ligature, and a piece of cane called a reed. So we're going to pop this in our mouth because we need to wet the reed before we play. So now I'm going to use my thumbs to line up the reed on my mouthpiece. So I'm going to place it here. Now I'm going to adjust it so that the reed, the tip of the reed and the tip of the mouthpiece are flush. So just move it. Use your thumbs to slowly move it forward. And you can use your finger to feel that it is flush. That means that neither one or the other is more on top of each other. Next, when I'm happy with that, I'll take my ligature. We're gonna pop that on. And I want the ligature to come down to the middle. You see where the face of the reed, that's this part right here. Where it ends, this is the stalk. I want the ligature to be in the middle of the stalk. That's gonna give us the best vibration for the mouthpiece. Now, a good test that I like to use to make sure that there's no air leaking from my mouthpiece is to test the seal. So what I do is I take my right hand, take my mouthpiece, put it on top, and I'm going to suck out the air. Ah, beautiful. So you'll notice if the reed sticks to the mouthpiece and takes a while to pop off, it's actually creating a seal because there's no air leaking out of the sides or the front of the reed. Let's see it one more time. Amazing. All right, so we have the mouthpiece done. The next step is to get the neck ready. So before we play, I always make sure I have a little bit of cork grease. You may see this in your bag. And I put a little bit on my finger and I rub that all around the cork. This is just to make sure that the mouthpiece doesn't get stuck on the cork while we're playing. Okay, great. Next, I take my mouthpiece and pop it on here. And that way, the next time I go to play, oh, I know exactly where my mouthpiece goes. It's gonna go right to that line. Perfect, then I'm good to go. Okay, so we have the mouthpiece, we have the neck. The last step is to put it on the body. So let's always pick up the horn by its bell, never by the side here. That's a really good, easy way to damage all the keys. So always handle the horn by the bell. We're gonna insert the neck and we're gonna clip it to the strap. So before we play, I just want to share with you proper playing position. Now we want to be standing nice and straight with our feet flat on the floor, and we want to be nice and relaxed. We don't want any tension to be in our body. Can we take a second and just shake out all the tension? Shake your arms. Good, good, good. Okay, awesome. One thing I want you to try, I want you to put your hand on your throat just like this, and can you say E? E. Now do it again. But this time, move your chin up, move your chin down and to the side, and watch what happens. E. You'll notice that when I was looking down or when I was looking up, the sound quality was much worse. That's because our vocal cords, when we move our head, if we're looking down or looking up, it's constraining and tightening that area of the throat. So in order to remedy that, we want to try to have as natural a head position as possible. So try this little trick with me. I want you to look in a mirror or just stand straight as if you're talking with someone and count to 10. Good. Okay, freeze right there. This is where you want to bring the saxophone to. So bring the saxophone up and adjust the neck strap until the mouthpiece just falls in your mouth. Okay, we've got the saxophone together and we've adjusted the saxophone neck strap to the right height. The last thing I want to mention before we go is when you are playing, as much as possible, let the saxophone rest against your body. You really don't want to be pushing with this right thumb at all. If you do, it's gonna cause a lot of tension and potentially injury here. When you bring the saxophone up, try to let it sit against your body either on the side or in front, whatever is more comfortable for you. I hope you found this video helpful. Please check out the others that are in this series, and I'll see you around soon.